lost. So this is Eva, and they just figured something out in this epitaph about solving a mystery about their grandfather's hidden stash of gold. So hopefully, best girl Eva can like get some gold going on to get out of her dipshit brother's fucking trigger hairs. Her dipshit brother Kraus is the head of the family right now. Eva is the second daughter, and she's trying to wrest control over this dude who doesn't know what the hell he's doing. He's a failure at business. Eva's like the most, she's the most qualified to be the head, but she's a woman, so she can't get the head until she does something like this. So hopefully she gets it. We'll see what she does. Oh, and she's imagining her younger self helping her out. This is her younger self in the schoolgirl outfit, helping her out. So, like I said, man, you jump into kind of the middle of this shit, but it's all good. It's easy to understand. Get it? Reach your dreams. When Natsuki tried to lay a blanket over her, Eva suddenly jumped up. Eva, the best girl. So Eva already knows kind of like the solution to this shit right now, so she's gonna have to play it cool because these guys are gonna know that she knows if she doesn't play cool. Yeah, go to the bathroom, quote unquote. Wash your face, quote unquote. There you go. After leaving only those words behind, I rapidly left the lobby. The lobby was partitioned off by a door, so as soon as I went into the corridor, they could no longer see me. You can't see me! The library was next to the seventh room. Father always owned a vast book collection, but ever since he started to become engrossed by his occult hobby, that collection grew even larger, so that the normal books suitable for normal study had been forced out as the study overflowed. This so-called library was mostly used as a storage room for those normal books. They were all thick, like complete encyclopedias for intellectuals. But that was very convenient for me, now that I was investigating something. So she's looking for an atlas, basically. I entered softly, and just in case, I checked the room with my gun ready, making sure that there was no suspicious people there. She's got a Winchester rifle equipped, as you can see in the picture, guys. Then I locked it from the inside. I wasn't actually thinking that the murderer might be hiding somewhere. Gotta protect that fucking knowledge. That's what you gotta do. What scared me was the thought that one of my siblings might hear what I was investigating. There you go. Protect that knowledge. My heart started racing before I realized it. I was half asleep a moment ago, so I didn't realize how significant this thing I noticed was. But as I gradually became aware, my heart started to feel like it was about to explode. We'll see that one of the siblings have, actually. Somebody is smart, other than you. Yeah, Kyrie is pretty smart. Rosa's decently smart. You say that now. Exactly. That's what I think too. So the younger Eva is always smarter. I pulled the book out and flipped through the pages.
あゆの皮。なるほど。あゆの皮とはそういう意味なのね。
So they won't tell you what that means, basically. Not now. They will tell you in like a few episodes. But you pretty much still have to guess what the hell that means.
もたもたしないでさらに調べて。
But they figured it out, basically. You've confirmed that they figured it out.
川を下れば
Eva and her young self.
里って町や村って意味。人口密集地だもの。そんなのいくらでもあるわよ。どうして思考を停止するの？嫌ならやめちゃえば？後ろ宮家の同志はきれいに譲っちゃえば？
If only you just hand the Ushiromiya headship over to Kirie.
いやよ。私が同志になるの。
Okay, there you go.
その
I fired her up.
チャンスなのよ。里って何？里ってどういう意味？
You better figure it out, baby.
その里にて二人が口にし岸を探れ。岸？
Yeah, again, you won't know what this means unless you know how to read kanji. Sorry, English speakers.
分かってる？
I don't get it. No. Right before my eyes, the pieces that I hadn't been able to understand at all began to snap into place all by themselves. I couldn't even remember to close my mouth open. My open mouth, whatever. My throat grew completely dry. Is it really okay to be this... for this to be the answer? Really? Really?
でもこれは全然6文字じゃないわ。
I still don't know what the fuck that means. 6 characters of what? 6 kanji characters?
間違いない
Who
って
knows?
断言できるけど、これは全然6文字に満たない。私肯定し。
How the fuck is the younger one so smart? How does she know?
ならそれを6文字で読める方法を考えなさい。
Damn!
思いつかないなら調べ
You
な
just
さ
gave her the
い。
answer, right? It's right there.
きっと答えはある。それを疑ってはダメ。それが信じられないならとっとと泣き寝入りでもして、
Oh
へ
shit!
そでもかって死んじ
A
ゃ
little
え
savage.
ば。
Okay. A little savage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
つけた。これが鍵。
She found it. She found it, guys. She's done it.
それが黄金鏡への、私たちの子供の頃からの夢への鍵。その鍵を刺す鍵穴はあそこしかない。生贄に捧げるのはきっとあれ。もうわかるよ。
Best girl figured it out, guys. So this is why Eva is the best girl. The only one in this entire cast of characters, 20 people that you've met, guys. This is the only person that's actually done the fucking work to figure this goddamn epitaph out that we've seen for the past 3 episodes. Nobody else even attempted to do this shit. Kyrie, you know, helped her out a little bit this episode, but it's only been Eva who had the drive, the determination to figure this fucking shit out. So now she's fucking getting the fucking spoils of war. That's why she's the best girl. Right here.
こっちへ回れってことよね。
You guys wondered why I put her at number 1. This is why.
こいつらが
I don't know about her younger self. Her younger self needs to fucking get a bag of dicks because she's not. She's a little fucking harsh. She's a little fucking vicious. But the old Eva, the Eva-san, Oba-san, sorry, Eva, she's awesome. One who wears a fucking Chinese dress, knows fucking martial arts and shit. She's awesome. With a fucking fan in her hand. Sometimes with a fucking Winchester rifle in her hand. Yeah, she's awesome. My heart's leapt. Because there, gaping wide, was an open mouth in the eerie darkness. Best girl says what? When I strained my eyes, Peering into the darkness, I saw something that looked like a light switch. In addition, there was a switch with open and closed written on it. I resolutely pushed the switch. Rough lights, like you'd find in the coal mine, turned on sporadically, making a staircase that stretched underground come hazily into view. Eerily enough, it looked even more gloomy with the lights turned on. Fucking swamp gray over here in this little corridor here, right? Little moldy over here. Near the light switch was that open and close switch. It would probably open or close this, but if the open part happened to be broken, I might be shut away in this creepy underground area for all eternity. So for the time being, I didn't touch that switch. Just keep it open. Yeah, keep it open. Don't close that shit. And as I readied my gun again, I slowly went down the stairs. She's got a fucking Winchester bolt action rifle in her hands. I think she has 6 shots, I believe. The ceiling was very high, so it didn't feel cramped. On the contrary, it felt as though a cool breeze was blowing upwards, and that creepiness seemed to form a sort of aura. As I readied my gun and carefully stared forwards, I descended the stairs. Downstairs! The walls, the stairs, the lights, all of them were very old-fashioned. It was easy to suspect that this had been built back when the mansion had been constructed on the island. There were cracks in the ceiling and water clung to the walls, constantly dripping down. The water fell into a gutter that had been set up alongside the stairs, then quickly and silently flowed into the underground darkness, as though it was telling me to go faster. That staircase kept turning back on itself. I don't know how far down I've gone, but I think it's much deeper than 1 floor. Eventually, a rough metal door showed itself, and there characters had been written in a dark red paint. They had probably been written a long time ago. What's this red letters, isn't it? Oh no, that's Beato's red letters, but it might be. On the 10th twilight at Journey's end, you shall attain the power of the Golden Land's treasures, once and for the last time. Again, once for the last time. What the fuck does that mean? You mean the first time and the last time? I don't know. Maybe. My heart, which had already been about to explode, jumped about even more as soon as I recognized those deep red characters. There's no mistake. This is the last stop. Father's Golden Land, the Golden Express, choo-choo! Chugga 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 chugga, Golden Express, choo-choo! I calmed my throbbing heart, somehow regained my composure, and readied my gun again. But since in the end I couldn't open the door with my gun held in both hands, I lowered the gun, carefully hid my breathing, and opened the door. Oh yeah. My first impression when I saw the room was that it might be linked to one of the rooms in the mansion. That's right. It had exactly the same atmosphere about it as the sealed VIP room on the 2nd floor. This was underground, so there were no windows. There was only the solemn light of a grand chandelier. But even though it was dimly lit by the faint light, the quality of the interior was more than enough to take your breath away. A bed with a canopy and a rocking chair that looked like it would be comfortable to sit in. An extravagant sofa and carpet. The room was like a dream every girl yearns for at least once. And yet, since it was an underground, hidden room with no windows, it felt more like a hidden house of a witch. Never swallowed the legend of Beatrice, Witch of the Forest. However, after being shown this room, it certainly became hard to doubt that she actually had existed, and had lived in this room. You're bearing the lead here, look at the right. Look to the right here, guys. You're bearing the lead here. What is this over here? She's not saying anything about that. But that's something right there, right? You understand? You understand what I'm saying? Maybe she'll notice it. Even though I was completely shocked by this room, I carefully No, timidly, says the interior with my gun raised. And at the back of the room, I found it. There she is. There it is. Finally, right? How long does it take her to notice this shit? She found it. My gasp came out strange. Like a bunny being choked. How did a fucking bunny being choked sound? I guess, I don't know. Holy shit. What a fucking, Oh, that's why they say the bunny being choked. Wow. So this, the song that's being played right now. I'm gonna let it play for a second. Because, it's got something to do with bunnies. And I mentioned this earlier. I wanted to play this stream today. Until we got to the bunny scene. This is not the bunny scene yet. Not yet. It's the preface of the bunny scene though. But this is the first time you're gonna hear this song though. You'll hear it again on the bunny scene though. So we're gonna like delay clicking away from this scene right now. This is fucking awesome song right now. After all, after finding something like this, no one would be able to stop that kind of stupid voice from leaking out. She found it. She's done it. After 3 episodes, guys, somebody's finally solved this motherfucking epitaph. On the opposite side of the canopy bed, it was piled up in a massive heap. It was a mountain of gold ingots! Of course, they weren't piled up carelessly in a way that would damage the dignity of this room. A beautiful scarlet satin weave was laid on the mountain of gold, creating a beautiful 3-colored mix between the red, the gold, and the black of the deep darkness. It was as though when the witch slept on this bed, the gold would be a respectful chamberlain waiting for her, waiting on her. Waiting for her, whatever. Either way. Okay, what the hell? Okay. I love that. Give me a second, guys. This mouse is fucking me up still. Just open the program up because it's go to the program without my knowledge because the mouse fucking doesn't want to stay still. It's great. That is great. So I gotta close the program now. I didn't fucking authorize to open up in the first place. And now I'll try to resize my fucking window here. Try to resize because I didn't want it to resize. Because the mouse moved by itself. What the fuck is going on with this mouse, dude? Nobly, refinedly, gracefully, beautifully. Oh, okay. I will leave like that. It was attentively piled with an imposing when I tried to grab a single gold ingot, I was surprised at its weight. It was probably about, wow, 10 kilograms? Damn. Are you serious? That's some money right there. Just this ingot would be probably worth more than $10 million. The Usumiya family crest, the one-winged angel, was lightly imprinted on it. It was hard to tell whether it's one way or whether the impression had been made carelessly in the first place. But it was certainly the crest of the one-winged angel. Eagle, sorry. Just how many ingots were piled up there? By doing a quick count here and there, judging by the height, there had to be a few hundred at least. My mind's already gone blank, so I can't do the math well. Even a modern guess would put it above several billion yen. Jesus Christ.
そりゃそうよ。
She's done it!
そうに
She's
決ま
done
って
it!
るわよ。
He's found the money!
だって10トンの黄金よ。
Yeah, it's probably looking like this. There's 10 tons of gold looking like it.
時価にして200億円の黄金よ。
I say, goddamn. She's got it.
見つけたわ。
So here's the problem.
誰よりも
What are you gonna do with it now? Right?
私が見つけたわ。
You're trapped on an island with all your fucking, you know, bloodthirsty fucking relatives. How are you gonna do anything with that money now? Like, right? You're gonna hide that shit? You're gonna, like, kind of protect the secret that you figured out from anybody else figuring it out? Like, how are you gonna do this shit now? You're kind of in the thick now. Like, you got a fucking big responsibility now. Right? In front of the mountain of gold, I spread my arms and looked up at the ceiling. I laughed without the trace of dignity floating out from my entire body. She's loving life right now. I had no intention of laughing in a weird way, but I couldn't hold back the happy feeling that was flowing through me. Come on, get happy! Come on now, this song that we're singing will make you happy. It's all about gold ingots, baby. My older brother probably wouldn't accept his loss just because I found this gold. But from now, there would be no changing the fact that I had been the one to find it. So all you had to do basically is hide those gold ingots. Or, I mean, just keep it hidden because nobody's going to find it other than you at this point, right? It was protected at this point. Say, oh, I got the money. You ain't got the money. Fuck your ass. And I'm the fucking head now. To Kraus the louse. Maybe. That might work, I don't know. I don't think it will work though. We'll see what happens. To steal away the headship of the family, some more subtle bargaining would probably be still required. Yeah, right? But after everything I've gone through until now, that's a completely trivial problem. Even if I lose out on the Usuromiya family headship, I already have 20 billion yen worth of gold! I love gold!
お金なんてなんてくだらないものだろうって思ったことがあるわ。世の中にはお金で買えないものなんていくらでもあると思ってた。
You would just buy like $10,000 worth of Dogecoin before it got big. Now she's fucking rich, bitch! Now she's rich, bitch!
そんなのは嘘っぱちだって今理解したわ。
Ah, you're going crazy, dude.
持たざる者の自分への言い訳だったのよ。
Wow. He was going crazy.
この黄金の山を前にして私はやっとそんな当たり前を理解したわ。この世のすべての幸せはこの黄金を溶かすことで生み出すことができる。
Hey, that's what Trump said, right?
このお金があれば
No politics, my stream, guys.
私たち家族はずっと幸せ。そしてジョージにも莫大なお金を残してあげることができる。他の親戚たちなどやがては没落して消えるわ。
Oh, she doesn't care about that, though.
その時ジョージはこの黄金を使って失われたルでお父様がそうしたように復興させてみせるのよ。
Jesus Christ,
その
dude.
時
She's going crazy.
誰も異論を挟めないわ。ジョージこそが後ろ宮家の本当の後継ぎなの
Fuck George, man. Fuck George. It happened. My wish was granted. That dream I had wished for ever since I was born into this world as Ushiromiya Eva had been granted completely at this very moment. My husband and I will be happy for all eternity. And I can also give my only bastard son, George, eternal happiness. that he doesn't deserve. There's no way I'll waste it on foolish pleasures. My older brother, Kraus, has chewed the Ushoromiya family to bits. But Bastard George and I will revive it. That means I truly have succeeded. The Ushoromiya family headship. Huzzah!
私は母さんはついに成し遂げたわよ。もうこれで誰にも脅かされない。
They did it. I love that. What was that, dude? That's right. After this, never again. You'll be smothered by sad knights. I love that fucking voice actress. She's the best. Oh, there's the fucking young version. Without her, we couldn't have done it, right? Without her, it would not have happened. It is all thanks to her.
あなたの魔法があったからこのチャンスに恵まれた。このチャンスがあったから。ありがとう。でも私の魔法は私たちが互いに信じ合わなくちゃ叶えることができなかった。
Touché.
だから私の魔法の力だけじゃない。私たちの勝利よ。だからこそおめでとう。
Sounded more and more like Lambda Delta. It was certain through my magic. That's what Lambda Delta says usually.
私たち。
We'll see.
ありがとう。後ろ見合えば。今日までくじけなくてよかった。
Golf clap.
悲しみに溺れ、あがくことを忘れなくてよかった。いえ、私たちの魔法。あなたの魔法は本物だったわ。森の魔女ベアトリーチェなんてすでに幻想。
No, don't say that.
あなたこそが本当の魔法が使える本当の魔
Beatrice.
女。
You want to do that?
そうよ。
Okay, so when we get to that point, I'll point it out. But there's a specific reason why you don't want to diss Beatrice right now.
あなたこそが今や
As a person finding the gold,
ベア
don't
トリ
diss
ーチェなのよ。
Beatrice. Ava decided to leave for the time being. When she climbed the stairs again, trying to leave the secret place, she saw a creepy, swaying human shadow blocking her path, and her dreamlike state was blown away. Who the fuck is this? Break yourself, fool, I got a gun. For an instant, she believed that the true master of this room, the real Beatrice, had appeared. It seemed that the other person was also holding a gun. The two of them were pointing guns at each other. And eventually they each realized who the other was.
Rosa.
Your sister.
姉さん。
I told you she wasn't stupid. I
こんな
told
と
you.
ころで何をしているの？お互い様よ。あなたこそこんなところへ何のご用？姉さんにヒントをあげるんじゃなかったわ。
So apparently the hint that Rosa gave her kind of like was the clue that helped Eva figure out what the fuck she needs to do to get down here. And Rosa kind of figured it out 5 minutes later. Sucks for Rosa, right?
そうだったなら、ここにたどり着いたのはきっと私が一番だった。
Yeah, you should have just kept your ass quiet.
残念よ。
So again, the younger Eva was like, "Oh, Rosa's fucking pretending to be stupid because you're her older sister, and she doesn't want you to know how smart she really is." That was 100% true. So Rosa fucking kind of like knew all the answers. But like a dumbass, she told fucking Eva, "Oh, this is what I'm thinking about this fucking epitaph." And then Eva took that and fucking solved the shit before Rose had a chance to. So I mean, right on the money, basically, right on the fucking money. It seemed like Rosa knew where the staircase went. What was waiting ahead of her.
言うわね。私より遅くたどり着いたくせに。鮎の皮に悩みすぎたわ。鮎なんて大した意味ないじゃない。
Yeah, sweet fish. What the fuck does that mean, dude? I totally forget. Like, I played this game like maybe 5 years ago, and I kind of remember the sweet fish river being a fucking red herring, but I really don't fucking remember too much about that. Like, it's something that doesn't really mean too much. But who the fuck knows? I don't fucking read kanji. I don't know.
そんなことないわよ。立派なヒントだったじゃない。まあ確かに鮎である必要はなかったかな。
What? What the hell does that
で
mean?
も鮎が海に出る魚だと聞いて私はそれで気づいたの。この奥には何が自分の目で確かめたら。
Oh, don't fucking turn your back on the wolf pack, bro. Don't turn your back on the wolf pack. Down, down, down,
あなた
down,
の
down.
想像を
Don't
きっと
turn your
裏
back
切
on
ら
the
ない
wolf pack. Gonna fucking blast you in the fucking back, dude. Don't do it.
怯えないで姉さん。私はもともと当主が誰になるかなんて興味ない。後ろ宮の席だって興味ないしね。
You better say that before she fucking points that gun in your back.
本音を言うと自分が当主になるんだってずっと威張り散らしてたクラウス兄さんから。
Really?
姉さんがその座を奪うならかえって小気味がいいくらいよ。本気で言ってるの？
I believe you, but my fucking Winchester doesn't believe you.
もちろんよ。私は後宮兄弟のはぐれ者。仮に私が当主跡継ぎだとお父様に指名されたとしてもそれを兄さんたちが認めてくれるわけもない。そこまで甘い夢は見てないつもりよ。
Interesting. Makes sense.
私にも見せてよ。姉さんの勝利の証を。私は兄弟で取り決めした正当な取り分さえもらえればむしろ姉さんがこのゲームの正当な勝利者だと積極的に認めるつもりよ。
I just need 2 bars. I need 3 bars, 4 bars, 5 bars of gold. That's all I need. 5, 6, 7 bars of gold, baby. Me to shut the fuck up.
私を撃っちゃえばこの黄金はローズ
They both got guns pointing at each other. I love it. So, Supernatural fans, this is a good scene because they both have Winchester guns pointed at each other, and they're both like blood sisters. It's like the blood brothers in Supernatural, right? And they're both Winchester brothers. So we got Winchester sisters right now, pointing guns at each other. Great shit. Great shit. I'm pretty sure the author here loves Supernatural too, by the way, because of all the fucking Winchester references. You're gonna see more of the Winchesters later on. Aside from all these guns that all these siblings are kind of wielding, there's gonna be a lot more Winchester action. So, stay tuned.
姉さんが私を撃てばこの黄金は姉さんの一人。
For a tense moment, the sisters pointed their guns at each other. Eventually, they sized up the glint in each other's eyes. They lowered their guns. Eva removed her finger from the trigger and held the gun upside down. It was a position she couldn't quickly shoot from. When she saw that, Rosa held hers the same way. So Rosa's Southern, by the way. You guys didn't know.
そうね。
He's from Appalachia.
相手を撃って黄金を独り占めにしようという提案はお互いにとって魅力的ね。でも台風で隔絶したこの島から突然失踪すれば絶対に大騒ぎになる。
I mean, it would, but like, there's already 6 servants dead, so it wouldn't be that much of an uproar. Like, oh, this is the next person dead. That's all it is. It's not going to be that much of an uproar. to be honest.
ここに死体を隠せば簡単には見つからないだろうけど、それも絶対ではない。
何百億円の黄金があろうとも、殺人の罪を犯すリスクには
So Rosa
割
is
が合
kind
わ
of
ない
like,
わ。
I don't know. I don't want to say she's especially after the last episode when she was clearly the fucking accomplice in the murder. I don't want to say she's virtuous, but like she doesn't want to kill her sister at this point in the game, which is kind of respectable. And neither does Eva. Eva doesn't want to kill anybody here. So the sisters are fucking kind of ganging up on their brothers a little bit, kind of taking power back from the men in the family, which I like. I like to see that shit.
むしろそれを
Remember,
出
this
し
is
にされて
1987, guys.
クラウス兄さんたちに
Fucking
絞り込ま
unheard
れる
of
のが
in
オチ。
1987. Fuck Kraus.
同感よ。ここに現れたのが兄さんやルドルフであるくらいなら、あんたであったことは不幸中の幸いかもしれない。私は兄弟であんたを一番信用してるもの。
ありがとう。私も姉さんのこと、兄弟で一番信用してるわよ。
Sisterly love with the gun.
黄金が見たいわ。
見る？私ももう一度見たくなったわ。この目で見たにもかかわらず、まだ現実感が湧かないの。あなたと一緒に見て、確かに存在することをもう一度確かめないと、霧になって黄金が消えてしまいそうな気がするわ。
Ava started descending the staircase once more. However, she didn't carelessly expose her back to Rosa. There you go. Even though, at a glance, it looked like Rosa had lowered her guard, she definitely didn't show any signs of carelessness. Yeah, don't expose your fucking back to a free shot. No matter what you do. Then they reached that room of the witch once more. Rosa also gasped, stunned, speechless by the vast amount of gold. It's gold! Motherfuckers, gold! Rosa and Ava walked absent-mindedly through the rose garden. They had left the guest house secretly, so they had to be careful when they returned. It was time to snap to it and keep their guards up. To protect the gold!
姉さん、ありがとう。姉さんが決めたのよね。後宮家当主跡継ぎの肩書きに5割って。ここで聞いてくるとはね。
Oh, nice. Yeah.
今やそれはクラウス兄さんのことではない。
She gets 50% of that 10 tons of that
だから
gold.
姉さんの取り分が5割とその4分の1で125億。すごい取り分じゃない。私は25億で満足よ。
Hell yeah, Rosa. You and me both. 2.5 billion? Give me that shit. That's all I need for life, right? Shit. Give me that shit.
ルドルフ兄さんだって
I'll do
文句
whatever
言わ
the fuck
な
you
いわ。
want at that point, Eva. Give me that 2.5 billion. Shit.
文句を言う
Give
の
it to
は
me.
クラウス兄さんだけでしょうね。
Fuck Kraus.
そうね。何しろ六軒島の実質的管理者は兄さんだもの。
Fuck that motherfucker.
そしてその敷地内に黄金があった以上、第一発見者が私でもうまくことを運ばないとややこしいことになりそうよ。
See, the gold was on his fucking property, quote unquote, where he lives and he's in charge of. Even though it was the fucking, it was a puzzle that the father fucking set up for the siblings and shit. But once you find that shit on the premises of Kraus's property, oh, whose property is that? Oh, it's Kraus. Oh, whose gold is that? Oh, it might be Kraus's at that point. So you can't tell anybody about this shit. So Eva needs the fucking, she's accomplice. She needs fucking Rosa in her corner. Kind of like help her fucking keep this shit in the wraps, basically, before she decides what to do with the fucking gold. Very smart that she keeps Rosa under her wing in order to fucking deal with the fucking other siblings, because the siblings are not gonna let her keep that shit without a fight. I would imagine.
ならないわ
Especially
よ
not Kraus, the fucking asshole.
そこまでをも想定して私たちは昨べ散々議論を尽くしたんじゃない
Right.
果たしてそううまくいくかしらね。
Nah. You know better than that.
私はもうすっかり興奮は冷めてるわよ。ここからの調整の方がむしろ問題ね。
You know better than that, Eva.
それは新しき後宮家当主の問題ね姉さんが楽しむべき問題よ
Problem for you to enjoy.
私には関係ないわ
I love that.
言うわね。
第二発見者として姉さんに協力するから
Smart.
どうか例の前払い分私の1億5000万だけは3月までにお願い
You know what? That's a better position to be in, to be honest. Shit, she's got fucking guaranteed funds. Ava's the one that has to fucking do the jump through hoops and fucking hurdles and shit to get the money out of the fucking clutches of Ginzo and fucking Kraus and shit. But Rosa has her money guaranteed, basically. As long as Rosa just throws her a fucking couple of gold bars, she's fucking good to go, right? And then nobody has to know her involvement. She gets off Teflon free. She's not the one who fucking discovered the gold, but she gets the gold, right? I like that. Give me that 2.5 billion. That's all I need. That's all.
いいわ。私に協力するならそれくらい気前よく払うわ。
I say hell
私は兄さんじゃないもの。
yes.
とりあえずは兄さんたちを驚かせましょう実際の場所は伏せるにしても早くクラウス兄さんの驚く顔が見たいわ
Throw it in his face. Do it.
ちょっと待ってよロー
Yeah,
ザ。
she's not gonna do that.
それをみんなに伝えるのはまだ
She ain't gonna do that shit. She's not stupid.
どうして
You know better than that. Rosa, come on.
バカね。決まってるでしょ。
Come on, Rosa.
相手はあの尊大なクラウス兄さんにずる賢いルドルフなのよ。
You're gonna fucking get their lawyers involved. Oh, this is my eminent domain. I got the fucking gold and my property, blah blah blah. This is my shit. You fucking bitch. Steal my fucking gold, blah blah blah. That's fucking gonna happen. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
やがては発表するにしても今はまだ早いわ。
You can't fucking tell them shit.
どうやって話を進めるか慎重。
Exactly.
せっかく見つけた黄金を全て兄さんにかすめ取られることもあり得るわよ。
That's it. Right there. Ava thought she was saying something extremely natural, which it was. So when she saw Rosa's expression suddenly cloud over, she was a little surprised.
何か不満なの？
What the fuck is she talking about, dude?
クラウス兄さんたちの性分はあんただってよく知っているでしょうが。
Come on, Rosa. Better put that gun down. Acting crazy over here.
姉さんそれはルール違反よ
Oh, okay. She's acting crazy now. I don't understand what the fuck's going on here. We're gonna take a quick break here. Rosa's acting crazy. I don't know what the fuck's going on with Rosa. With a fucking gun in her hand. You got that gun up in your waist. Please don't shoot it to place. Cause I see some Evas tonight. I should be having my baby. Give me a second, guys. I'll be back. And we're back. What's against the rules, Rosa? Tell us. What do you mean? What you mean?
何の話よ。
What you mean?
私たちは誰が黄金を見つけてもすぐに報告するというルールになっていたはずよ。
Oh, did she? Oh shit.
それを渋ればルールの根底が崩れて後で何かの火種になるかもしれないわ。クラウス兄さんが狡猾であるならばあるほどにそのルール違反は後でこじれるわ。
That's right. So, before Eva found the fucking gold, all the siblings made a rule, basically. Whoever found the gold would announce it to everybody else, and they can go from there. So, Eva's now, like, reneging on the fucking agreement everybody made. And Rose is pointing that out with a gun in her hand, basically. He's a...
バカ言わないで。ここは兄さんの島なのよ。そしてさっきの黄金はキャッシュじゃない。10トンもの莫大な換金物の山なのよ。運び出して現金化するには相当の手間をかけるわ。そしてそれは、この島を実効支配している兄さんにあらゆる面で有利に働くわ。そんなこともわからないのあんたは。
そういう腹の探り合い私は好きじゃないの。私は自分の取り分の25億をはっきり確定させたいだけ。もちろん、姉さんが私に現金25億を今、あとは姉さんがどう交渉しようと勝手よ。
Oh shit. Very savvy.
でも、私の取り分が手元に入るまでは、私は兄弟のルールを
A little blackmail with your tea, please, Ava? A little blackmail?
何を甘いことを。あんた、兄さんのずる賢さを何も分かってない。
It wasn't that Rosa didn't understand the craftiness of the older siblings. In that sense, Rosa more or less understood why Eva was being so cautious. But in her heart, she couldn't clear away her suspicion that Ava wanted to keep all the gold to herself, because she knew that Ava was at least as crafty as her other siblings. In other words, Rosa wanted to put a stop to any chance Ava had to keep the gold all to herself by quickly informing the siblings of the gold's discovery. Smart.
ローザ、悪いけど、今だけは私の言うことを聞きなさい。
言うことを聞かないと1億5000万は用意できないってこと？
That isn't the way I wanted to say it.
でも、あなたが本当にそのお金を必要としているなら、私に協力した方が現実的よ。兄さんたちに話せば、その当然の取り分すらもなくなってしまうかもしれない。それは嫌でしょう。
I don't see how that's happening. They got more than enough gold to split it between all four of them. Even if Kraus takes like a bigger portion of everybody else's portion. So you listen to Eva, or you listen to like pretty much all four of them at once. And they all have a say in it. I think it's better for all four of them to have a say in it. Not just Eva, because Eva can screw you over real quick. But all four of them probably won't screw you over all at the same time, right? They'll at least give you a little breadcrumb. Like 1 or 2 fucking gold bars. That's all she needs. 3 or 4. 5 or 6, 7 or 8, right? That's all she needs. They can have the rest. For a while, a severe expression that she'd never shown to her sister before rose to Rosa's face. Wasn't even a trace of her restraint as her younger sister. There was just the ruthlessness, the seriousness of a single human arguing about a vast sum of wealth. Eva made light of it, chuckling, giggling, chuckling.
物騒な殺人事件が起こったばかりで その犯人がまだ島の中にいるかもしれないってのに、こんなところで立ち話なんて、私たちもつくづく不用心ね。
どうせ使用人たちの茶番でしょ。
So that's an important line. I'm sure it was just the servants play acting. That's what Rosa says. Why would she say that? There are a lot of throwaway lines in this game that you would think doesn't mean anything. Or, oh, somebody's just being stupid and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But then sometimes these throwaway lines are 100% true. So, when Rosa says, I'm sure it was just the servants play acting, why is she sure that the servants are play acting them getting killed? Like, why? Why would she think that? She's seen the bodies, right? She heard Nanjo pronounce, what, Shannon dead? And Cannon dead? And everybody else dead? Why would she think that that's all fake? Why would she think that the servants are play acting? There's a reason behind that. So, I mean, I'm pointing this out, but like, you can really fastly click past this fucking line and not even see this shit. So just remember this line that Rosa just fucking throws out here. She's not even the main character of this part. It's Eva's fucking show, right? But Rosa says this innocuous line that you're supposed to fucking kind of like just scroll
この
past.
島で殺人事件なんてもともと起こってないのよ。
There are no murderers on this island in the first place, right? That's what she's saying.
あら、
She's saying it's all a fucking play acting job, and none of the fucking people that appear to be dead, all the servants, they're all pretending to be dead. That's what she's saying. Why would she say that? And is there any truth in that? Those are two questions you should be asking yourself. If you're a mystery fucking seeker.
やっぱりそう思う
6人の死亡状況ではっきり説明がつくわ。あの6人の密室は外部犯行では絶対に作れない。南條先生は全員死んでるって言ったけど、
Rosa!
あれも嘘ね。
Rosa's over here busting theories right now. So she's already telling us Nanjo's a fucking phony ass fake motherfucker. You're a big fat phony, Nanjo! Big fat fucking phony! That's what she's saying right now. Is she just being stupid, or is that true? Who knows?
これは全て
I'm on
お
fucking
父
Rosa's
様が
side
仕
here,
組んだ
by
手
the
の
way.
込んだお芝居よ。
I mean, that part's not true, but
使用人たちはみんな死んだふりをしているだけよ。
hey, that might be true, I think. I think.
もともと殺人なんか起こってない。殺人犯なんかうろついてるわけがないのよ。
Right?
へえ、あんたがそれに気づくとは意外ね。割と怯えてるように見えたから、そこまでは気づいてないと思ったのに。
Oh, so Eva thinks the same. Okay.
私、そういう場の空気は読む方なの。おかげさまで鍛えられたから。
That's right. Come to think of it, now that the servants are dead, almost everyone on the island is a member of the Usuramiya family. As for Nanjo, he proclaimed the deaths of the servants. But when the relatives began to discuss the riddle of the epitaph, he disappeared off to the second floor as if he didn't want to get in the way. Like a fucking suspicious bitch.
私たちに非分に挑戦してもらおうというお芝居。だからこそ、姉さんが勝利者であるという宣言が必要なのよ。あの焼死体が本当のお父様なわけがない。足の指の数が同じ死体をどこかで調達して、わざわざ悪趣味に焼いてみせたのよ。
Alright, alright. We got a great theory by Rosa here. Very great.
きっとどこかに隠れて、私たちがどう振る舞うかを監視してるわ。
She's thinking that Kinzo set all this shit up to kind of prod the smartest of his progeny to find the gold, and of course the smartest one was two women, so they found the fucking gold first. So Rosa's saying, you know what, we need to fucking, you know, crow about this shit, and we fucking won, and the dudes fucking lost. Which, you know, If you believe that, if that's what's really happening, why the fuck not? Let's fucking, you know, hey, we won. We fucking found the gold. Yeah, I found the gold, right? I'm sure one of them took a bar of gold just to prove that shit, right? So, let's go.
姉さんが黄金鏡に至ったこともきっとすでに知るところよ。だからこそ早く姉さんが勝利者であると宣言すべき。きっとお父様がどこからともなく現れて手を叩きながら姉さんこそが跡継ぎだと宣言してくれるわ。まあでも私は姉さんから1億5000万を無心しな何も逆らうことなんかできないわね。
私の言うことを聞いて兄さんたちには黙っているということ。そこをはっきりさせなさい、ローザ。
私はルールを定めたのはついそれを保護にすべきではないわ。
もちろん必ず兄弟の前で発表はするわ。でもその前によく状況を確認したいのよ。
But to carry out 10 tons of gold converts it into money.
公平な分配。それを兄さんに出し抜かれずに行える裏付けが取れるまでしばらく考える時間が欲しい。
What is thinking gonna do to, you know, I mean, okay, whatever. Thinking's not gonna fucking change the situation here. Depending on what you can or can't do on the island with the gold, you can deliver it fucking until you blue in the face. But that's just gonna give this guy time to find the fucking gold himself and like, oh, I'm gonna claim it myself now. So that's stupid. You need to tell him that you found it first before he finds it, I think. I mean, that's just me. Tell him that you claimed the fucking gold, that you found it, and it's yours. Then they can, everybody can be a fucking witness to that. You know, Rose is on your side already, right? You'll get Rudolph on your side probably too. You give him a cut, right? Grouse ain't gonna have shit to say about it. He's gonna be one person against three at that point. So, I mean, you should tell him as soon as possible. You shouldn't fucking dilly-dally this shit. But, you know, Eva has her own ideas about shit like that.
それまで発表を待ちたいというだけの話をして独り占めしたくて内緒にするわけじゃないわ。
There's no other reason to keep it secret than that you want it for yourself. That's no other reason, basically.
もちろんよ。私だって早く兄さんの鼻を明かしてやりたいの。
姉さんの言う考える時間というのはどの程度のものなの？
そんなの考えてみなくちゃわからないわ。
一晩あればそれは十分。
一晩ってそんなの約束できないわよ。
次期当主の姉さんに敬意を表して今年の親族会議は台風が通り過ぎて船が迎えに来る明日の朝まで。そうね。海猫の鳴く頃にはそこまでは私も黙ってることです。
So they say that line every time in every episode. This is the time in episode 3 when they say it. Love it.
それ以上の考える時間が必要だというのならその時に改めて相談しましょう。私は最大限汲み取って協力するわ。
With my gun in my waist. So I can shoot the place.
あんた食えないわ。
Yeah, she's smarter than she looks.
びっくりよ。それだけのたくましさがあったなんて。
女は子を持つと強くなるって本当ね。マリアを産んで私はそれを強く自覚したわ。分かったわ。とりあえずはあんたの協力に感謝する。明日の話は明日すればいいことよ。ええ、そうね。姉さんが黄金を独り占めにするなんて考えない。公平な当主跡継ぎだと信じてるわ。もちろんでしょ。
It's not very obvious to me, but
ちゃんと黄金は兄弟で山分けするわよ。
Rosa has the fucking faith, I guess. Blind faith. Yeah, you forgot about the fucking young girl.
嫌よ
Young
これ
girl
は
was
私
talking
が
to
見つ
say,
けた
let's share this shit, right? I found it.
私たちが碑文の謎を解いたんだからだからこの黄金は全て私のもの誰にも譲らないわ私が後宮家の当主なのよ私が
The witch inside Eva claimed exclusive possession in a loud voice. Of course, that didn't reach even close to Rosa's ears, and it probably didn't reach Eva's either.
わらわがそれを認めようぞ。そなたこそ魔女の碑文に選ばれし正当なる後宮家の当主。今こそそれを我が名において認めようぞ。
あんたはその格好本当にベアトリーチェ
This is, I want to point this out real quick. Very significant that young Eva and Beato are meeting right now. So, again, a lot of the stuff that you've been shown in episode 3 is all fantastical, magical shit that you can't believe. As Battler, he should be ignoring all the shit that's magical. But we know for a fact that Eva definitely found this, like, you know, golden fucking room and shit. So, we know for a fact that it was because of her younger self, her younger desire to be the head, her younger desire to not share the fucking gold with any of her brothers or any of her siblings. So now we have the question, is this actually Eva talking to the person dressing up as Beatrice? So is this being like, why are you showing this fucking scene? By first of all, that's the question you need to be asking yourself. Like, why are you being shown this scene? We know that Eva's been down in this room. Is there a Beatrice down in this room too that's talking to her and giving her the lowdown about, you know, what this gold is and what the fuck it means as far as the family goes, right? And trying to make her a fucking, trying to collude with her and shit to kill the rest of the family members, right? Because we already killed the fucking 6 servants, and that's Beatrice's, you know, machinations. So now she's talking with Eva, who's found the gold. It's Beatrice trying to get her to jump over to that dark side, try to kill some more people. Again, like, you're being shown this shit like it's magic, but like you really can't believe that either A, it's magic, or B, that it never happened. You're just shown an interpretation of what's going on right now. So in my opinion, what's happening right now is like Eva is talking with whoever's dressed up as Beatrice, and they're plotting together to kill some more peoples, basically. That's what I'm thinking. This is literally Eva talking literally with Beatrice. Literally. And Beatrice, again, is one of the 18 people on the island. We already know it's not Eva, so Eva can be ruled out. But we already know that Eva has found this fucking room. And we know that Beatrice knows where this room is too, so it would make sense that once Eva found the room, she would find Beatrice, whoever the fucking, you know, the culprit is, who's dressing up as Beatrice. It would make sense that they're now in collusion with each other. So that's what I think is happening in this scene. They don't show you a scene for no reason, basically. It's not just a magical nonsense scene right here. Even though they put one in before with Beatrice versus Virgilia, that shit didn't happen, right? So they're trying to fake you out, putting that scene in first, and now they're gonna put this scene in and try to fake your ass out. Oh, this is more, you know, witch shit that doesn't really happen. No, this is actually happening, guys. It's not happening the way they're showing it to you, but it actually happened. Maybe Beatrice was happy that Eva had called her by her own name. She cackled cheerfully. In concert with that laugh, gold butterflies crept up as though a storm of gold dust was spinning around the room, and the room shone the color of gold.
いかにわらわが黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェである。 もう怯えることはないぞ。わらわはそなたの偉業をたたえておる。本当に素晴らしい。あの碑文の謎を見事解いてみせたと。わらわを感嘆させるに値する。
Yes, it is.
あの手紙の差出人はあなたなら、私は全ての黄金と後ろ宮家の家督を引き継げるのよね。あなたはそうあの手紙に記したわ。そして私はその挑戦に打ち勝った。
わらわはそれを認めようぞ。今やこの積み上げられた黄金のすべて、後ろ宮家のすべてをどうしようもそなたの自由ぞ。何しろ今この瞬間よりそなたはもう後ろ宮家のトー
本当に本当よね、本当よね。
興奮するでない。
I'm openly praising you, bitch.
その証、そなたにこれを授けよう。
Beatrice took a ring off of her finger and held it out to Eva. She fearfully accepted it and realized that it was a ring. But that was pretty clear. She took the ring off the finger, but then Eva realized it was a ring. Really?
まさか
That was fucking plainly clear.
金蔵より返還された後ろ宮家当主の
It's the
証
Kinzo
である黄金の指輪だ。
So this is another clue. This is actually happening in reality, guys. Eva has a ring on her finger that belonged to Kinzo, basically, and this is the same ring that she's using to seal all the letters that she's leaving in the fucking hotel, in the fucking mansion and shit like that. So this is a real fucking ring, basically. So it's being given to Eva now. It's really being given to Eva. Like, this is not a fantasy portion of the story. This is legit what's happening in real life. Like, whoever's dressed as Beatrice literally had the fucking ring. As soon as Eva saw the epitaph, she literally got the ring from whoever dressed as Beatrice, who was holding on to the ring, basically. Now Eva is the new head. That's literally what's happening right now. Even though it's being shown in this fucking lens of magical witchcraft and shit. No, it's actually happening in real life. Hopefully Badler can understand that, but I doubt he's gonna put that together the way he's been doing lately.
今よりそれはそなたのもの。
Yeah, you got a physical object, the Kinzo ring. That's your clue that it's a fucking real scene that's happening here. You know, buried within all the fucking bullshit, magical shit. It's a real scene that's happening
そ
in
れ
real
を
life.
指にはめ、兄弟たちの前で高々
Not
と
like
掲げる
magical
がよい。
bullshit.
そなたが今や後ろ宮家の家督を継いだことに誰も疑いを挟めぬであ
But
る。
again, remember, Eva wants to hide this shit from her siblings, so even if she got the ring from Beatrice, she's not gonna tell anybody. So it's gonna be hard to prove that she actually did get that ring, because she wants to keep it secret. She wants to keep it under wraps from Krause and everybody else. So who knows if this is actually happening or not in real life? It's kind of like hinted that it is, though. The way they're using actual objects in the scene. Eva stared closely at the ring. It certainly wasn't a fake. Without a doubt, it was a real thing. She dreamed of receiving this ring someday, focused on the day over and over again, and it was now finally a certainty. This ring had now designated her as the head and had been handed over to her. And timidly, she put it on her middle finger. Or on her ring finger, probably. Hold on, let me go back. I think it was her middle finger, it said, right? Yeah, middle finger of her left hand. What the fuck? Why would you put it on the middle finger? I don't know. In that instant, she felt a deep emotion building up inside her that she never felt before. Her mind grew blank. Her eyes were opened. That ring was on her finger. Not in a dream, but in reality.
その指輪も喜んでおる。それほどまでに指に通すことを夢見ていたそなたのもとへ行くこと。
指輪 父様の指輪。
そなたはそのようにして自らの思いの強さをそなたのそなたは今や立派な
本当にベアトリーチェなの？
我こそは黄金の魔女、後ろ宮家顧問錬金術師。金蔵との契約に従い、そなたに今こそ全てを受け継ごう。金蔵に託した全ての黄金、そしてそれにより築き上げた全て、そして後ろ宮家の家督と名誉、そして我が力と無限の魔女の称号をそなたに引き継ぐ。
魔女の称号。
わらわの全ての魔力、無限の魔女にして黄金の魔女の称号をそなたに引き継ぐ。
Very familiar, right? So we had at the beginning of this episode, Beatrice and her teacher, kind of like talking about endless magic. We learned that Beatrice kind of stole, or either inherited or stole, Virgilia's powers as the endless witch. Now she's going to go ahead and pass her powers on over to Eva Beatrice. That's a new witch that's being born right now. So we've got like a kind of like a power kind of like transfer between generations. The first generation being Virgilia and Beatrice, second generation Beatrice and Eva. Interesting stuff. Remember that I said Beatrice called Virgilia boring. I wonder what Eva's gonna call Beatrice as a predecessor, right? I wonder. Hey, the goat. A chandelier light, which had seemed dim, now felt too bright.
我が名においてこれより黄金の魔女の継承を執り行おうぞ。
The instant Beatrice made that proclamation, everything was buried by a golden sparkle and changed into a majestic place that looked like an audience hall. In the audience hall, there was a crowd of Beatrice's minions and brethren, as well as countless gold butterflies celebrating this first succession ceremony in 1,000 years. When she looked, she saw Beatrice on the throne that only the endless witch was permitted to sit in, holding a golden staff, reigning with a dazzling dignity. Without being ordered by anyone, Ava automatically kneeled, hanging her head. Good boy! A gold-attended boy respectfully handed Beatrice a golden staff in the shape of a one-winged eagle. Keep saying angel. Sorry, Sephiroth. My bad. After Beatrice stood up and received that staff, she laid the tip of it on Eva's shoulders and spoke. It was a proclamation of 1,000 years of coming.
後ろ宮エヴァ、そなたは魔女の碑文の謎を見事この黄金鏡へたどり着いた。その遺言をそなたに無限の魔法のすべて、無限と黄金の両魔女の称号を引き継ぐ。そなたはこれにベアトリーチェを名乗るがよかろう。さあ、面を上げよ。そして立ちてこの杖を受け取れ。
ありがたき幸せ。
Ava stood up dizzily and took the magic staff from Beatrice's hand. Her hand was trembling slightly. She'll be alright. As soon as she grabs that staff, she was wrapped up in a brilliant sparkle of gold, as though gold butterflies were flowing out from inside of her. In an instant, she succeeded the Golden Witch. Ava felt something in the depths of her soul be reborn. To describe it in a word, it was energy. Energy! With a golden color. Energy! It felt like she was waking up. As though she had been half asleep ever since she had been born, and was opening her eyes for the first time. It felt as though her true eyes hidden inside her eyes were opened for the first time in her life. Hell yeah. That happens every day for me. She's a witch! Indeed!
黄金の魔女にふさわしい美しき装い。
So we got Burnt Castell there, we got Lambda Delta there. There goes Runave. There goes Satan. I wanna say I forget who she is, to be honest. The Magma girl, right? I forget her name. That's Belphegor, and that is Asmodeus. Asmodeus, Belphegor. I forget who she is, but she's my favorite though. Unfortunately, I forget. Let's get, you know what? We'll figure out who she is. I can't see shit for some reason. There you go. That's fine. Seven Sisters of Purgatory. No. That's Asmodeus. Beelzebub. Mammon. That's who she is. That's Mammon. See? That's Mammon. What the fuck's going on with these fucking new sprites? They don't want to work. So let's go ahead and talk about Virgilia. Now retired Endless Glitch and Beatrice's teacher, she used the Endless Magic properly and devoted her life to smiles and happiness of many people. She taught Beatrice the Endless Magic, believing that Beatrice would also devote herself to the people, and retired. Though she was Beatrice's teacher, she was also a magician employed by Beatrice's family. Whoever that is, right? For that reason, she interacted with Beatrice in a manner fitting for a servant. At some point to this as the source of Beatrice's arrogance and recklessness. And we got a new witch here. Eva Beatrice solved the riddle of the witch's epitaph and was welcomed as the new endless witch. She was gifted with an aptitude for magic and is expected to grow into an extraordinary great witch. But this genius of a witch often overindulged in her own power during younger days. Such are the trials only geniuses may endure, and if she proves successful, her name will surely be engraved in the history of endless witches. Though she'll be able to overcome the trials that forced her predecessor to surrender. Okay. Interesting stuff. I don't know why I can't see the portraits and new, but I can. So that's great. And my fucking mouse is still broken, guys. As you can see, right? As you can see. Very annoying.
一同の者たちにそなたの姿を見せてやるがよい。そなたこそが今や新しき魔女であることを知らしめてやるがよい。
Even though the new Beatrice turned around gently. When she did, the witch's minions, which filled the vast audience hall, honored her with an applause that sounded like the roaring of the sea.
さあ、皆の者、ベアトリーチェの肖像画をすべて新しきベアトリーチェに差し替えよ。新しきベアトリーチェに祝いの言葉を捧げよ。
Yay! Best girl! Yay!
新しきベアトリーチェよ、黄金の魔女の継承、おめでとう。あなたは一日も早く誇り高き黄金の魔女とし、そして無限の魔女となる。頑張ります。やんちゃな先代と違い、あなたには無限の魔女にふさわしい落ち着きを期待しています。
That's not gonna happen.
少佐が今は真面目な儀式中なんだから、そういうのはなしで頼むよ。
黄金の魔女の継承、おめでとうございます。新しきベアトリーチェ様、私はロドウェと申します。黄金の魔女様にお使いを許されている。これより常におそばに控えております。何か不自由がございましたらいつでも申し。
Smooth operator. So wait a minute.
どの上は
Eva has, Eva Beatrice has blue eyes. I thought the original Eva has, like, brown eyes, right? Am I wrong on that? Let me check that real quick. How does she change her eye color? Yeah, it looks like she has brown eyes here, right? You know what the fuck? That's brown, totally. So now she has, look at that, that's blue eyes over here. Brown eyes here. What the fuck? What's going on here? Did she always have brown eyes? Or did she like change from blue to brown? Is that even possible? I don't know. We got the dead people here. Finally confirmed here. So let me go ahead and go through them. I can't click it because my fucking mouse sucks. Yeah, that's great. You know, my mouse is fucking not working here, and now the game's freezing here. So that's two great things in a row. Alright, there we go. Kumasawa, her corpse was found in the guest room on the second floor. The weapon used her assumed to be a gun and her spirit ship object. Seldom used second floor guest room was her secret napping spot. Yoda found in the wedding room on the third floor. The weapon used on him assumed to be a gun or spirit shaped. Oh shit. That just happened. Unfortunately, I didn't save it, so that's not gonna work too well. Fuck. So the game just fucking ended without me telling it to end. So I didn't fucking save or anything like that. That's great. Meaning I'll have to like start from the last save point, which this is the beginning of the stream basically. That's like what, 5 hours ago. So that's it in the stream, guys. Sorry. Abrupt ending to the stream here, guys. Because motherfucking mouse is not working and fucking game's not working. I gotta figure out what the fuck's going on with this shit before the next stream. Because this is all fucking kinds of scuffed. Sorry. But next stream, I'll just fucking go ahead and do the fast forward bullshit to get to that point again for the next stream. It's all good. I mean, but it fucking burns my ass though. I gotta start from the last save point I did, which is nowhere near where I ended up today. Unfortunately, guys. That means I have to end the stream though. So in the meantime, in the between time, guys, be good to each other. And party on, dudes. I'll see y'all next time.